Hi there, today I wanted to show you a great use for our Stickit Pro. This is an epoxy based tile repair injection kit. We've been called out by a builder who's just finished these new townhouses. They're going through a defects period. You can see there's a bit of a patch on the wall there. They've got a plaster repair, but the building inspector has discovered some drummy areas under these tiles. Now this would be a nightmare if at this point in time the builder needed to actually come and rip all of these tiles up. You can see that the balustrading is on, the stair nosing is on. We don't want to disturb this because it would be a nightmare. This is the main access into the new house. So the building supervisors called us and said, you know, can we assist with this? We wanted to show you how our product can be used to solve a simple problem like this. This is areas where some of the tiles are drummy. You can hear the noise, not too bad in some areas, but very hollow in others. So as people come up the stairs, it's quite noticeable. But we'll show you today how we can repair this using our injection kit. It's very non-invasive. It's not going to create a mess. We can do it simply and quickly, and this will allow the builder to hand over this property and tick off this as a defect now that we've injected and repaired. Okay, so the first part of the process is basically drilling your injection holes. The kit comes with a 2mm drill, and we've just gone through drilling roughly every 100mm around through the grout joints, and we've done that across all of the tiles where we've identified drummy spots. So they're going to be our injection points. Okay, so what we're doing is actually flooding these holes. You can see what's happened with this hole. As I pull the rubber plug back, it's actually spurted everywhere, which means the adhesive can't flow underneath. So we just take another hole and keep injecting until we find locations where the adhesive can flow. Okay, you can see I've left a little bit of a mess. There's excess product here that's come out of the holes after I've injected. But the great thing about Stickit Pro epoxy is that it's something you can wash up with water. So I'm just going to wipe all of this down. This is a non-porous tile. Obviously if this was a porous tile I'd need to mask everything. This is a non-porous tile. Wipe all of this up, give it a bit of a rub with some a water soaked rag, and then I can rub some of this drill dust back in the holes to disguise the injection points. So I'm just giving this a good wipe down with a damp rag, and this will remove any residue or traces of the epoxy on the, even though it dries clear when it's a thin film, it can leave a slightly glossy finish on tiles, so you want to give it a good wipe down afterwards. And the next step is just going to be putting a bit of dust into these holes to fill those holes. Okay, so we've now given that a bit of a clean up with a damp rag. There's virtually no signs of the injection holes. There's a few spots here where the drill dust is still showing through the grout line, but as that dries out, it'll blend in, and what we'll have is a situation where we've managed to repair these loose and drummy tiles without the builder having to remove all of this, demolish and start again, which would have been weeks of work and thousands of dollars, given that the balustrade and the stair nosings, everything is in place. So this has allowed him to repair, to hand over the home with no defects, and you can see how quickly a job like this can be done with Stickit Pro.